What's up YouTube, it's Young Men's Daily Red Pill, back with another video. Thank you guys for clicking on today's video, liking the content, sharing the content, helping me spread this Red Pill message. Appreciate all the new subscribers, all the new supporters, all of you guys that like my content, because we know YouTube is shadow banning my channel, and the only way that I can get this message out to more and more young guys is when you like this video and when you share the content or you comment and you engage with the algorithm, because the algorithm loves engagement. All right, so I appreciate all of you guys that do that on a consistent basis and help me spread my message. We have a very important topic to talk about today that I think a lot of you guys, if you're watching this channel, we're usually single guys, all right, during this time of year, during cuffing season. And this video is going to put into perspective just how much money you, being a single man, a man going his own way, a red pill aware man, is saving this holiday season, okay? It's backed by statistics that I've researched. I made a full PowerPoint presentation strictly to encourage you guys out there that you being single is the right decision and is the best decision. And the younger you are when you take the red pill and you understand this information and you use it to your advantage, the better off you are in life. And it's backed by statistics. So while your friends may be out with their boo thing and they look cuddled up and cozy on their Instagram or their Facebook or their Snapchat, and you're maybe feeling a little lonely, or you see these couples that look happy on the outside, just realize, number one, they're putting on a front, okay? And number two, these guys are financing the entire holiday season for their significant other, with the hopes to keep the significant other happy for more punani in the future. All right, and we on this channel, we don't do that. We don't pay for that. We understand that the price of punani is at an all-time low, and we are not going to pay for it on this channel. We have it come to us. We build, they come, like the Field of Dreams. Let us dive into this PowerPoint presentation. This will be very enlightening, and it's backed by research statistics, and I will tell you what you can do with your invested money now that you do not have a boo-thang during the holiday season. What can you do to build up and continue to build up yourself and your kingdom in the future? Let's talk about it. The benefits of being single during the holidays. All right, boys, let's talk about it. Let's dive into it. This is an important statistic that I'm going to drop in a Red Pill Truth Bomb. While the percentage of men and women that shop for Christmas is fairly equal, men tend to spend more for a holiday with an average spend of over $725. And women spend $609 on average in the United States. All right, and then we see the UK statistics underneath. I will link this in the description box below. If you doubt me, if you think I'm pulling this out of thin air, for those of you doubters, check the description box, do your own research, okay? Huffington Post partnered with Discover Card to find out exactly how much people were spending on their one true love. All right, we know that men are probably going to spend more because they're forced to. Well, they're not forced to, but a lot of men just, they don't get it, so they're just going to keep spending money. And that's what they think will keep their woman around. When she's already been cheating, she's used this guy as a mule. He's a workhorse. He's just a beta male provider. So he's every single thing he has to do, he has to outperform himself each and every holiday season. What did they find? The average amount spent by couples who had been together less than a year was roughly $92.50. I bet you it's higher than that, okay? I'm just gonna, from personal experience, from guys that I know personally that spend money during the holiday seasons, I know that they're not buying a $92 gift. It's definitely more than that. If you also include the gifts throughout leading up to the holiday seasons, it's a lot more than $92. After that, $21 was the average expected increase per year of the relationship. So each and every year following, the price or what the woman expects you to spend on her will increase by $21 on average. All right, us single guys don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about that. We're saving all that money And I'm going to tell you what to do with it at the end of this presentation, where you should put that money, that extra money. Couples who had been together for 5 years, however, spent roughly $200 on each other, while couples who've been over 10 years were up to $300. So it keeps increasing as the years in the relationship go on. 22% of Americans believe their Christmas spending will leave them in debt. I've seen this personally. I've seen friends of mine go into debt and they finance things on their credit card in order to keep their long-term girlfriend satisfied and happy. And I understand that they're working like a dog during this holiday season, overtime, picking up shifts, just absolutely running themselves amok, and they're working themselves into the ground, spending money they don't have in order to hopefully keep this woman satisfied, okay? Mistake number one in that relationship. Mistake number one. Americans spend an average of $123 on their spouses for Christmas, okay? In 2018, US households spent an average of $1,536 during the Christmas holidays. In 2019, the average amount spent dropped to $1,496. All right? The difference between men and women during holiday shopping, because there is a huge difference, okay? The way that women look at holiday shopping and what they expect and demand versus what the man expects and what the man is given and his expectations for the holiday season, two completely different, separate worlds, okay? Let's talk about it. 47.4% of women, and I put this in red because I wanted to highlight the significance of this, want to get jewelry for Christmas. All right, this is a statistic from Census Wide. Now, how could this be possible? If we go back a few slides, right here. Americans spend an average of $123 on their spouses for Christmas when jewelry, for the most part, costs more than that. All right? Jewelry costs a lot of money, real jewelry. And this is what women are expecting and demanding on Christmas from their beta male provider, workhorse, boyfriend, or husband. This is another quote from the website that shows you the difference between men and women during holiday shopping. For nearly half of the US women surveyed in the making of these Christmas spending statistics, diamonds are still a girl's best friend. A slightly lower percentage, 46%, would be thrilled to get a weekend break or a holiday. Once again, this is not $126. This is much more than $120. Third on the wish list are gift vouchers, with 42.2% of women saying they'd be happy to receive some credit at their favorite shop. Once again, it's gonna be more expensive. We're talking about Sephora, Ulta, Lululemon, Victoria's Secret. All these shops are expensive for a reason. They realize women are the consumers in the West, and in fact in the world, okay? Women spend more money on average than men do. So they're going to spike the prices higher. This only makes sense from a marketing perspective. This is what I study in college, okay? I understand business marketing, and I understand how the markets cater to females, all right? To take your money, you beta male provider, out of your pockets to make you feel as though you need to spend money and buy diamonds, buy jewelry, buy necklaces, purses, all these different things in order to keep a woman around and make her feel special. When in fact it works in the opposite way, and you doing these things hinders you. And it puts you subconsciously, she will never tell you this, it puts you subconsciously in that woman's mind as a workhorse provider, not a lover, which is what I tell you guys to be. You want to be the lover, not the provider. You want to be craved. You want to be desired. You do not want to be looked at as a male wallet. All those romantic souls who want to strike an emotional note with a handcrafted gift might be in luck. 35.8% of women will love a handmade present. You know what? Those are the most important presents, in my opinion. If you're gonna do something, handmade gifts, handwritten cards, you know, the easiest thing to do during the holiday season, this is for my guys that are in relationships, think about something she's told you in the past, maybe a story, maybe she's talked about how she grew up on a ranch and she loves horses, okay? What the easiest thing you can do is go to Target, go to Amazon, get like a something with horse paraphernalia on it, buy it. It doesn't have to be too expensive, and write a quick little note, a quick letter to go with that paraphernalia of the horse or whatever her childhood memory was that you remembered, and say, I thought about you when I saw this, blah, 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 blah. Give it to her. Her heart will melt. You saved a lot of money, and it actually meant something. It came from the heart. It wasn't just jewelry. It wasn't another purse. It wasn't another shoe to add to her collection of 3,000 shoes that she's only going to wear 3 of, okay? Men usually don't get anything for Christmas from anyone, let alone their spouse. And if they do get something, usually it's something that can benefit the wife in the end, so it really doesn't benefit the husband. Like the husband would use it, but it would benefit the wife. You know what I'm saying? If you guys have been around any relationships or long-term relationships and you've seen your family members that are male get gifts from their wives, it's usually things that can be used in order to help the family as a whole. It's not really individual and specific towards that man. It's more so just a present or a gift that can benefit the woman, number one, and then everyone else, okay? Not just specifically the husband. Usually if men express interest in a gift to their woman, the wife loses respect subconsciously for that man. This is because most men are beta males, and most men do not know how to get and receive gifts from a woman without them looking needy or desperate or putting themselves in a beta male's position. Now, if you understand game, if you are red pill aware, you can ask for gifts, and you shall receive gifts from thy females, okay? But usually men are beta males, and when they ask for gifts, the woman looks down on them, okay? Just because they come off as needy, and that's just how we've been programmed through social media, through the media around us. But men that have this knowledge, that watch this content, that watch other people's content, you know that there's women that will buy you something if you ask for it, all right? And they will bring you things every time they see you, and they will continue to bring you gifts because you are a king, okay? That's what we talk about here. Women/wife usually expects you to know what she wants, okay? Women usually expect you as a man to know what she wants. And on top of that, she wants you to finance it, okay? Like we talked about, 22% of people go into debt. This is usually men, all right? Go into debt in order to finance gifts for their significant other. And then she wants you to up the quality and the price of that gift every year. So let's just say the first holiday season with your woman, you buy her a yoga set for $120 total. The next Christmas, she's going to expect a gift that's more than $120 and up the quality, okay? So let's just say it was a lower name brand of yoga pants and a yoga set. Now that woman is going to expect even more, okay? Maybe Lululemon, a higher end name brand in the future, moving forward. And women know these things, okay? Women get these things, and they will demand it out of the beta male provider because the beta male provider has no backbone, all right? And he thinks that if he puts his woman in check and tells her, no, I'm not going to buy this, this is a foolish way to spend money, that he will lose that woman and lose access to the punani. But he will not, okay? He will not. But if he's already entered that relationship spending money, and he's shown that he's a beta male provider, and he's led with his wallet, then yes, that woman will leave, okay? Because she views you already as a provider, and you cannot get out of that provider role in her mind once you already are the beta male provider. What can you do with the extra cash that you save? during this holiday season, being a single man, living the dream. What can you do? You can invest in yourself, okay? You can invest in your health. Invest in maybe teeth whitening, getting braces if you haven't had braces, getting any work done on your body that you need, okay? Hiring a fitness trainer, an instructor. You can open up your small business. You can work from home. We have the internet, boys and girls, okay? You can start your small business from home, and you can start it wherever you want in the world if you save up your money and you're single, all right? Right now I'm in California. I've been thinking about eventually moving just for a few months to Hawaii to work remotely, because guess what? I'm not tied down in California for any reason, okay? I'm a single guy that saved up a ton of money, has my own little small business on the side, and now I have the ability to travel anywhere in the world and work. This is where I'm trying to get you guys to be, okay? I'm 23 years old doing this. You can do it too. Yes, it's a lot of work. Yes, you don't have a lot of social life at first. I still really don't. But guess what? This is my life. This is what I want out of my life. And you too can have this lifestyle as well. You just have to have the discipline to cut off and withhold from certain things in order to have that delayed gratification, all right? You can invest in an education, all right? If you want to get a 2-year degree in programming or in STEM, that is a great way to invest in your future earnings potential and your lifestyle, okay? If you learn how to program, if you are just learning how to be a nurse, there's a real large need for male nurses out there, you can do this too. Mentorship, all right? I'm a huge advocate of mentorship. Find someone to invest your money in that can change your life and can teach you, because they are an expert in their field, the ins and outs of what they do and how they got there. This is something that I want to look into because I myself grew up in a single parent household with a single mother, so I didn't necessarily have the mentorship, okay? I wasn't necessarily given the best examples of male leadership around me in my life, but I have invested a little bit in male mentorship recently, and I've learned a lot, okay? And I'm starting to realize what it takes to be a man. And a lot of you guys out there, because the single motherhood rates are so high, you don't have that mentorship in your life, and you desperately need it, okay? We live in a society where men are shamed, and this leads many men to miserable lives with unfulfilled purposes. Mentorship is huge, all right? Especially if it's male mentorship for you as a man. All right, it's important to know what it takes to be a man in this world, and you have to man up eventually. You can't just always live life on easy mode, on comfort mode. You have to get out there and you have to demand and get what you want out of life. Buy stocks, all right? You can buy stocks with this extra money. I have 2 accounts set up, one on Vanguard, one on E-Trade. I do stock market investing. I also invest in the VOO on Vanguard, which tracks the S&P 500. So I'm making money from that passively as well as through the stock market. I got in on Tesla stock very early. So I've made a ton of money just on Tesla stock, just alone this year, because I got in the game, the Tesla game, extremely early. And in the future, I plan on making stock market videos in order to help you guys double, triple, and 10 times your money, okay? Because I've done it just in this year alone. I've been able to triple my money by learning about the stock market, by investing in the stock market. And you know how I had to learn the stock market? I did my own research on my own free time. So when I got off of work, I wasn't chasing women. I wasn't going to the bars. I wasn't going to the clubs. I was reading. I was watching videos on YouTube, learning the stock market and understanding how that worked. I was talking to people in my family that had success in the stock market. My grandfather, who has success in the stock market, has helped me tremendously. You need to find these people and ask them how they became successful and have an open mind to it and listen. Don't interrupt. Absorb their information. Put your ego from here to here. Lower your ego. Another thing you can do with the extra cash that you will get this holiday season because you are a single man is take a vacation. Flights are cheap as right now. All right? And I mean extremely cheap. Round trip to Hawaii right now. All right? $260 round trip. All right? This is the time to travel if you can. I live in Kami, California, so unfortunately, you know, they have very strict protocol when it comes to flying in California. If you don't live in one of these liberal, leftist leaning states, you can travel all you want without as many restrictions, and you know, more power to you. I can't do that necessarily right now. This is why I'm trying to get out. But I'm telling you guys, travel the world. You become an interesting person from traveling. You have more to talk about from traveling. You make connections overseas, and you build your kingdom internationally. I don't want you guys to just build your kingdom in your town, in your city. If you want to, that's cool, all right? No, more power to you. I want an international, a global network of men that are like-minded, okay? That are red pill aware, that are going their own way. Traveling, freeing up that time to take a vacation, refreshes your mind and makes you more interesting. Take a vacation with this extra money if you can. Another thing you can do is free up more time to work on your hobbies, okay? If you like to paint, if you like art, if you like design, if you like programming, if you like video games, if you like sports, basketball, baseball, blah, 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 whatever it is. Use this time to take time off of work. You've saved up the money during the holiday season, so maybe you can take 2 weeks off of work and be okay. Do this while you're young, travel, have a good time, buy stocks, invest in yourself, become an interesting person. And I truly believe that this will change your life, okay? In my opinion, and from what I've noticed from people that are successful, these 4 things, and there's more included, I could also include, but these are the 4 things that I wanted to talk about. These 4 things, if you master these and you are able to set aside some cash at the end of every paycheck in order to do these things, you, my friend, will live an amazing life. You will be able to set goals for yourself and reach those goals, which to me is more important than anything else, all right? Setting a goal and then reaching that goal is just, you know, that is the best feeling, honestly, as a man, in my opinion. 'Tis the season to simp on thyself. That is going to do it for my PowerPoint, guys. It is time to simp on yourself. And am I saying be completely hedonistic and don't spend any money on your parents or people that have looked out for you and people that have invested in you growing up and taking care of you? No, I'm not saying that. You shouldn't be completely hedonistic in that sense, okay? But I wanted to make this video to just show you guys how much money you are saving being single during this time, especially as a man, okay? You are saving just so much money, not even just now, but if you're investing in yourself and it's compounding over time, and you're doing this every holiday season, just imagine where you'll be in 5-10 years from now. All right, guys? Just imagine where you'll be. The sky is the limit, boys, okay? I truly believe in you. You need to believe in yourself, okay? No one's gonna get up and put in the work for you. You have to go put in the work, all right? We're men. You go take this world by the balls and you go grab it and you go after life and you don't let anyone get in your way. And if people talk shit, then screw them and keep doing you, keep being amazing. Like this video, share the content, hit that subscribe button if you're new, turn on the bell notification. I'll see you guys next time. Have a blessed rest of your day. I'm out of here. Peace, guys.